No, I'm ready to go. Freya's like
We should
dancing.
probably take a few rations from the carriage.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably, yeah.
Just for our, ride down
Yeah.
and ride
said
back.
I done did that. Good lord, you guys don't listen.
Did
I couldn't
you?
hear
Oh,
you.
I was gone. I'm sorry.
No, I said it and you guys just didn't listen to me.
Probably
Nope, we're
that
just
too.
Quiet.
talking over you. You're stealth, okay? I don't want to fucking hear it. You're fucking invisible. You're just a voice in the shadows, as far as I'm concerned.
I was trying to stay on the outskirts, but obviously I wasn't that stealthy, so they definitely still saw me.
Fair enough.
But I didn't
Okay.
want a very angry group of people to see a drow,
Makes
a
sense.
full-blooded drow, just come up in the party. So
Okay. So you all hop on your horses and ride out at breakneck speed, going as fast as you can. I would just, Kronjak, do you just want to ride on somebody's horse, or do you want your whole own ass horse?
I want
Dog?
my whole ass war dog.
Okay.
But, yeah.
You did get him a
It's a-
saddle.
Or Basset Hound.
Can he keep up with the horses though? A basset
Yeah.
hound?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't have the endurance, but I'm not gonna be rules lawyer on that. All right, so you guys just full fucking start sprint riding as fast as you can, galloping down the road back towards Yartar. You
Yes.
cross the river, and after the first day, it becomes night. Do you guys want to rest or not?
we should
Nope.
probably rest, eat some rations and stuff. I would imagine.
I
if we
mean-
want to be ready for tomorrow.
You can take a short rest.
Maybe like a short rest if
Yeah.
it's even needed.
It is. You're like 3 days away, so unless you want to stay up for like what would that be, like 72 hours or whatever?
I think that I can on this night I can stay up and have watch while you guys sleep and rest,
Okay.
and then
I mean,
another
I'm
person
okay with
can
doing
do
the
it
short
next
rest.
night.
I'm definitely like Estrella herself, if I may do this, she's gonna be pretty restless. Like she's gonna be like antsy. Like she's still praying to a monitor. She's hoping that maybe he'll respond at some point, but she's antsy.
Does anybody
Okay.
want a ration? I need to know when you guys are eating your rations.
Yeah, let's nom.
Okay, so that's
Everybody,
-4,
I had some saved the other day.
so 3.
I'm going to lead my horse to some grass and try to get some water.
Okay. You guys take a short rest, just like a little 6-hour cat nap, and settle for a second to eat and get a little quick nap. You hop back on the horses and start riding. On the second day, about midday, or it's really more towards the later in the afternoon. So you guys are like about here. You run into some people on the road. It's a group of 6, what you could only describe as refugees. They look fucking rough. Like they have wounds that are hastily bandaged. They're all covered in what looks like ash or soot. And one of them is limping, so it's like they're moving really slowly. You can
Okay.
stop or you can just keep riding. It's up to you.
I wanna I wanna stop and at least check on them and see if they need any help with anything.
Yeah, I want to get information out of them.
Can you ping that area again? I missed it. Okay.
Hail, travelers! What news from the Bormark?
Tribor. Boromark?
What news from the Riddermark? But the one of them that it looks the most able-bodied, he is wearing what looks like what's left over of guard armor. Like it doesn't fit him, but he is wearing a chainmail shirt that is gashed open, and it looks like the
That's sus as fuck.
Oh
What's that?
shoot.
I said, ooh, that's sus as fuck.
Yeah, it's gashed open, and he is cut. Like you can see him bleeding. It's just not like he's not profusely bleeding. It's like a cut from like the top left of his torso all the way down to almost his hip, and the chainmail is cleaved all the way through.
If someone else wants to question him, like while I'm doing this, would you mind, Steven, if I did like a medicine check just to see if I could like do any
You can
minor like
if
okay.
you wanted and just do like a quick touch up of their bandages and stuff.
Do you remember whenever we initially stumbled across, that downed carriage, and we found those dead people around the carriage?
Yeah.
Were their wounds consistent with the wounds of these fallen or these soldiers?
No, not at all. And only one of them is a soldier. There's one larger male who looks able-bodied. You can't even really say that he's a soldier. He looks like a farmhand or something, maybe. He doesn't have a similar haircut or facial hair to what the guards are expected to have. And then there are an older woman, like a 14-year-old girl, and then like one of them's a little kid, and then there's two other guys who they either look like servants or something. Like they're dressed sort of nice, but not like they're wealthy. They look like they're serving people that are wealthy, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
They're wearing like workers' clothes. The guy that has the chainmail on, he's like, "Are you guys the only reinforcements Yartar sent?"
No, they have a much larger force coming, but they couldn't assemble their forces as quickly as we were able to leave. So we're trying to get there quicker.
He's like, "Ah, okay, Ford Scouts. Thank the gods. It's a nightmare. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. They were
What
too
happened?
numerous. Goblins rode in from the hillside. They were riding wolves or wargs or some large creature that looked kind of like a wolf, but it was larger. The 12.
The numbers.
There were too many to count. I have no idea. It was all chaos. It happened so fast. It seemed as though we had the upper hand, and when the 12 arrived and they sounded the horns and lit the beacons, and everybody rode in on the first day, and we turned the goblins and killed most of them. But then another force of something, I'm not sure exactly. They looked like monsters, came in behind the goblins and wiped everybody out. The town is lost. There's nothing left there. You should, if you're not here to fight and stop that army, you should turn back to Yartar.
So the army that came behind the goblins, were there any fell creatures like imps or demons amongst them?
In every manner. Stuff I've never seen before.
Did they look like they were working together? Or was it like they were fighting each other and they just ended up in this area?
They looked as though they were working together. It looked like the goblins were the shock force, and then the rest came in to sweep up the rest. Like I don't know. It was madness. Even Daratha was fallen at some point.
No.
I'm not sure the state of the place. Once the initial militia and everybody that we had rallied together began to turn and run, we all ran as well. And I just happened to find these folks on the road and trying to get them safely to Yartar.
In any off chance, did you happen to stumble across a small child, a girl with golden blonde hair like this, and then I show him kind of the lock of
She would
hair?
have been what's not dressed. She would have been dressed in like the vestments of Timora.
I can't say. It was chaos. Everybody was running everywhere. I couldn't.
Understandably.
It was hard to tell who was a civilian and who was actually a part of the militia fighting, just because like everybody took up arms, and it seemed like when I was leaving, the whole town was just a column of smoke.
Do you know which part of? I don't remember. Do you remember which part of the town the priests and priestesses of Timora would have stayed in?
I have no idea. I don't worship Timora.
Okay.
There aren't really very many temples there, so.
That's fair. That's okay.
And you do a fan-fucking-tastic job. You stop all of their bleeding, clean their wounds, and quickly. So you patch everybody that's there up, and they are able to more comfortably make their journey.
Nice. Okay. Blessings of a Monitor upon all of them.
Okay. And then, yeah.
And then we swiftly continue heading on our way, unless anyone has any other questions for them.
I don't. I would have just wanted to know the location of like the last possible place that Lucy could have been, but if they didn't know, I'll just keep going.
He's not sure. He has no idea.
And that's okay.
Okay.
I imagine he's frazzled.
Everybody want to keep on riding?
Yep.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
so.
You guys keep riding until you get to what is like the edge of town. What you guys can see on that map, like the Tribor map, this one. So this is like the city center. There is more town out a little bit ways over this way and out like up way northeast, and there's a bit more town to the southeast and to the south. So you guys are going to be like, you're on the outskirts. You get to a point where riding into town might not be a great idea, but as you're approaching, basically night is falling. So it's like the sun is officially like gone down. It is just past dusk, and it's pretty much a nightmare scene. Like as you're approaching the town, you just see columns of smoke from the surrounding hillsides and the main town itself. So yeah, you can just see columns of black smoke rising from the town and the surrounding farms and homesteads. You can hear screams in the distance at the homesteads, just
my
very
gosh.
faintly. You don't see a giant army or force of monsters or anything that this guy is referencing. Like you don't see it moving around or anything, or like you're not really sure if they split up and went to the different homesteads or anything. But you can definitely see figures in the very far distance. Like you guys are far enough out that it looks like ants, essentially, from the main town. You can see figures kind of moving around quickly in the flickers of light from the burning buildings. The road leading into town, like the initial road right outside of town, is littered with bodies. There are just corpses everywhere of the militia members, the cavalrymen and their horses, with just ghastly wounds. A lot of them are completely torched head to toe, like the whole front of their body is blackened, and the smell of burning flesh and like human excrement is like thick in the air and like burns your nostrils.
Yeah. So Estrella's heart like definitely sinks. You can see like her eyes watering up and she's getting all sniffly because she can't believe she's seeing this.
Yeah. You do recognize a few of the bodies. A couple, like there's a few of the guards you had seen in town, and a few people that you had just seen in like going about their daily lives that are wearing like makeshift armor or have like their family sword. But the bodies you see out here on the edge of the town are goblin, like the enemy bodies. You see a bunch of dead goblins, and like they look like large wolves, but they look almost misshapen. They're like wargs.
Well, I'm turning to Karanan because he's clearly our just resident fucking investigator, and I'd like to ask him what he can assess about the situation.
And this scene is about a football field away from the actual edge of town, like out on the road.
Australia. To sum it up, shit's fucked, yo.
Oh my god.
Sure. As you guys are kind of standing there talking, there are bushes along the side of the road, and you can see a figure who does not appear to be dead near one of the bushes.
Tentatively, I am dismounting, not like letting go of the reins or anything, like getting ready for whatever the situation is.
It's just a dark figure. How tall is it?
You can see a short, like boulder-like human being standing by a bush.
Oi! Come here.
Can I assist my dog in doing a perception check?
I instantly summon my packed weapon. Like you see a small shadowy rift form near my wrist, and out
Does
a glaive
anybody
comes
else
out of it.
hear
So
talking mammoth dropping somewhere?
before we do anything,
All right, somebody
my
just
God.
fucking called me a cunt. I'm getting off my
No!
horse and I'm fighting
No!
this bastard.
No, before we do anything, I would like to say to everyone, please shield your eyes. I'm gonna cast light.
Oh fuck! I close my
Oh,
eyes as hard
that
as
might
I
draw
can.
attention to us.
I'm fucking. Listen, I will toss a rock at this fucker, and it's gonna be a glowy rock.
Attack you. Come here.
Let me shock his ass.
Okay. No, okay.
For
I
the
do an
people who
insight
I can
check of
hit-
him.
You see a short dwarf wearing splint mail. He's got a couple of axes on his belt and a longsword, and he has a basic shield on his back and a canteen in his hand, where like a tankard-ish, like it looks like a dwarven tankard, but like it has like almost like a Gatorade nozzle on the top. It's like a travel tankard. He doesn't look to be trying to attack you.
Get in the fucking bushes before they see you.
Well, who sees me?
The fucking demons.
All right, so we're on the
How do I
outskirts
get
of town. Is there anywhere where we can tie down our horses?
There's fucking trees everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's get off the beaten path and like tie up our horses and hide.
There's like a little grove of like small trees, like think of like ash trees, like little small spindly trees and bushes that he's like chilling in. You could tie your horses there.
Okay.
The bushes are well taller than him, so.
Hey, you little mouthy twat.
There's a lot of things.
How
taller than
many?
me.
How many have you seen?
At least a dozen. More than I can handle by myself.
I'd imagine so, being that short. I've seen some can fly.
Listen here, you fuck. I don't need your sass. Are we here to kill these things or not?
We
Why
are.
are you here, first of all?
This is a rescue
You haven't
mission.
told
We're
us
here.
anything.
I'm on the pilgrimage to learn from all the smiths of the land, and I came across this caravan of refugees that said they were being attacked. So I came here to help.
Oh, I think we came across the same ones.
Might be a little bit in over your head, it seems.
And again, he's like 4 feet tall. That's not a terrible.
I'm
really-
5'1".
That's a
I'm
short joke.
tall for a dwarf. Thank you.
God. I'm pretty sure if I crouched down, I'd still be taller than these fuckers.
Look, you're not wrong. But we have work to do here. Are you here to kill these things?
Maybe
We
after
are.
we
Know your
maybe
name
certain of
before you
certain things.
die.
That's more our secondary objective.
What's your name?
What's your primary objective? My name's Thildren Shieldbreaker.
Oh,
First of
thank
his
you.
name, Lord of Dragons.
That's very fancy. I'll call you Thildren.
That works.
I'll call you something smaller, easier to just like scream out.
You can scream whatever you'd like.
Sweet beans. I'm calling you Theo.
Theo.
Now listen here, bitch.
Completely different.
Listen here, you wee cunt. What's your name?
My name is Shadow Noir.
All right. From now on, your name is Shh.
All right, Theo.
And the rest
Take
of you?
that threat more.
The rest of you?
My name is Felix. Pleasure to meet you.
Well met.
The little dwarf got the emo guy to actually introduce himself. Last time it was just, you don't need to know my name.
That's fair. I am told I have quite a magnetic personality.
Evidently, it must be part of your racial heritage.
And your name?
I am Koronan. Well
Bless
met.
you. And you, wee creature.
Kronjak is Kronjak.
All right, Kronjak it is. And you, tall one.
Well, Theldrin. I cannot. With
No,
that name.
Theldrin is my name. What's your name?
God damn it. Listen. My name is Estrella Starsent. I am a priestess of a Monitor, and I hope his light may guide you in the future in any adventures you may have.
And also with you,
Thank you.
Estrella.
Thank you. Now, if I had a question for you, would you be able to answer it?
Oh, fuck. Depends on what the question is.
Have you seen any people here that may have had the vestments of the goddess Timora, white, smiling lady, like
You have not
smiling
gone to
sun,
town.
sort of
People wearing white.
anywhere?
I mean, maybe one or two. I'm not sure. More
I can't
interested in the guys with pointy teeth and horns. They
That's
seem
fair.
a little bit more dangerous than the people.
They could be
Care
chasing
of
said
those because
person we're looking for, and so we could get like, 2 birds with 1 stone here if you help us look for her.
All right, I'll help you look for her.
Thank you.
Uh,
There's kindness in your heart, and I appreciate that.
there is a bit.
All right, so plan A.
It's
We
mostly
fucking
mostly
pillage
I,
the
I
village.
appreciate you not shocking me. Whoever said that earlier. I'm not sure
that
which
was
one of you
me,
it
and
was.
I'm still debating.
It
that.
was shh. Okay.
Oh, all right, Theo. We'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah, we'll take care of this. Sooner
All
or
right. Well,
later.
you'll take the lead, and I'll follow behind you.
Well, I don't think we have a choice in that with your leg size, do we?
Listen here. Dwarves are made for sprinting. We're very
Natural
fast in
sprinters,
short
eh?
bursts.
In short bursts. Damn. On it with these one-liners. All right.
It's the dwarven ale, I'll tell you.
So now that we've
My character
acquired
also takes a
a
drink out of
drunken
a
wombat,
flask that he has on his belt.
so anyway, now that we've acquired a drunken wombat, I think we need to continue.
Yes. Yeah. So as I had asked
assessment.
Faerun, and I don't know if his perception check got him anything, I was wanting to know if there were any signs of this little girl anywhere. Is her little hairpiece glowing like more brightly because we're closer to her?
It's not glowing. It's only braided.
Okay.
If the braid comes unbound,
Oh, gotcha.
then she is dead. If it starts to
During
become unwound, she is damaged.
Got you.
during our various travels through Tribor, did we ever witness a monastery or like any kind of place where they worship Timora?
Not that you saw. There is no in the central city. There is no temple of any kind in Tribor. It is a crossroads.
Son of a fucking
What's
bitch.
that?
Where were we at
What's
whenever
that
she was
T6
running
building?
away?
We were by the inn.
She might run there again.
I didn't see that. Ping that shit, Ben. I don't even see a T6. Oh.
Fucking big building in the middle.
Oh, that's the wagon place. You went and got the wagon.
I thought the wagon place is
Yeah,
T5.
it was no, it was
I
a
don't know
little
what
bit
that
up
is.
the street. It was approximately there.
Okay, yes. Either this one or this one is the wagon place. I don't remember. I need to find the interactive map for Tribor. Hold on.
So are we just south of Tolbin Ranch?
No, you're northeast.
Of Tolbin Ranch?
Oh, maybe. Sorry, hold on. I'm not on that tab anymore. 1 second. Olbin Ranch, where is that?
Bottom right corner of the map.
Yes. Well, you guys are like here, like right on the edge of town. So yeah, you're kind of by the road that leads up to Tolbin Ranch. But just so everybody's aware, every single building that you can see is either on fire or burnt down. So it's kind of hard to get your bearings. Not yet.
Can my dwarven eyes see any of the enemies nearby?
You don't see any nearby. You're not even quite sure, like, you wouldn't be able to see really much. It's dark. It's not like dark, but it's getting there.
I have dark vision.
Okay. I'm pretty sure dark vision gives you regular sight out to 60 feet and then like 120 feet of low light vision, or of like obscured, and then it's just blackness anyways. You can't see as though it is day.
Is it dusk right now or is it nighttime?
I would say nighttime because the sun has fully gone down. So this is
I've
actually
got
probably
I think I'm the only
night.
one that can see in true dark.
No, I've got devil sight. I can see in
Okay,
magical
No,
darkness.
you can because of that.
Yeah.
And then me as well. But I think
That's not what that
everyone
means,
else
Ben. Devil sight means that you can see through magical darkness, not regular darkness. So if it is also dark and there is magical darkness, you wouldn't be able to see through it unless you have low light vision or dark vision. If you have dark vision and devil sight, then you would be able to see through both.
I've got both. Yeah.
Then you're good.
Half elf, dark elf.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so just to be clear, if you look at the map, you guys are not even. This is the center of town. The buildings that you are going to be in are further northeast than the map shows, so it will not reflect this. You're kind of going to like a hamlet of buildings that are not quite the center of town.
Could you ping that one more time for me, please?
Yeah, you guys are this way.
The screams that we heard earlier off in the distance, did it sound like people being actively attacked, or like screams like, oh my gosh, this situation fucking sucks kind of screams?
You have no idea. It is like a cacophony of distant noise, like just it's a din of like the aftermath of battle, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like you can hear noises coming from almost every direction except for the one that you came from. Like anywhere that there is a farm, I guess even the way you came from, because there are farms behind you. You can hear the odd scream here and there. You can hear horses whinnying in the distance, and you can see horses literally running across the fields in random directions. It's pretty chaotic. It does not look like the town is actively being attacked, but occupied, I guess, would probably be the better term. Where you are at, you can see into the town. You're about a football field away. So if you can just picture being at one goalpost and looking at the other goalpost, like a person wouldn't be that big to you. You can see some movement in the darkness out that way, but you're not quite sure what you're looking at. You don't know if it's people being chased. It doesn't seem to be moving super fast, but you can see little bits of movement here and there off on the edge of your vision.
So this is the aftermath of what's best in Conan's life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Kind of out in front of you down the road, like the direction that you were heading towards this little hamlet, you can see like a flicker of light. It's still a good distance away, but it is approaching you at high speed. It is like full sprinting at you, and it looks bigger than a man. You can, as it comes into you, it's running up the main road. You guys are kind of just off the side. It's not running directly at you. It's running up the road. But you see a horse that is completely engulfed in flames ride past you, whinnying and like breathing super heavily.
I want to hide behind a tree, and I want to try to trip it with my glaive.
Trip a flaming fucking...
Not the horse, the thing chasing the horse.
The horse is the fiery thing.
Didn't you say there was a thing bigger than a man chasing
That's
it?
the horse. No, you just saw
that's the horse.
like an object running at you, a flame. Like you saw like flickering light and an object running at you. Just picture a horse like with gasoline on it on fire running towards you.
Jeez.
And like at that distance, you weren't quite sure what it is because it's dark. And as it gets closer, you can tell it is a horse that is on fire.
Oof.
Poor horsey.
But it runs right up next to you guys and runs a little ways past, about 100 feet, and just fucking eats it. Like it falls down and rolls and is still on fire, but it seems to be injured.
I walk up to the horse and put it out of its misery.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
No, it's a pretty chaotic mess of animal and burning flesh, but you can coup de grace it. It's not trying to fight you; it's trying to put itself out. So,
Does a 14 hit?
You kind of, not so gently, but not in a way that's just abusive, grab it by the head and stab the knife into the base of its neck and kill it.
Good. As long as it's no longer suffering.
Okay. All right. And
such fate should not befall such a graceful creature.
Do you guys want to move into the town?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Post
I'll
haste.
kind of keep my self in the middle of the team.
You guys move into the town.
Oh, whoa.
And And you are? Where are your counters at? How do I pull their counters, Zach? Pull it up here if you can. All right. I'll wait till everybody's on the edge of the map. Not always going I see one counter so far.
I can't
Can I
tell
move
if
their
I
counters?
put
Is that a
them
thing?
on
I can't tell how I'm supposed to do this. How the fuck do I do it?
So up in the very top right, you know the journal button?
Yeah.
If you click that and then you see Shadow Noir, basically just drag Shadow Noir like to the screen and it should be able, it should just, let's see if I can do it.
I did it.
No,
Figured
it's not
that
letting me
out.
for mine. But yeah, you should see like your just a little circle, like a token with Shadow Noir. There you go.
Yes.
Although it doesn't have the ring around yours on mine.
Either just
Is there any chance? I think you set my background color as purple. Whenever I'm zoomed out, it just looks like a black blob. Is there a way? Is it easy to change it to white from your screen at all? Like the background? All right. Sweet. Yeah, I'll just make it white just so it like stands out from the background. But yeah, we'll do that. Thank you.
so you, just to clarify, are you guys like big dick in the locker room charging into this town? Are you approaching stealthily? Like, what's the general consensus?
I am Big Dick in the locker room walking up the road.
Okay.
I'm also just walking.
Yeah. Put who's in front?
Okay, I mean, I'm definitely telling Shadow Noir and Veldrin. I'm going to struggle with that. Veldrin to get up front.
Definitely up front. Like I'm like up front, like trying to be in the middle.
Is there any relative high ground in this area? Like,
Nope, it is a plains.
I have the
There
high ground
are
and I
like
can.
small, almost plateaus, I guess, but the entire town is built on that. So it,
I want.
like, you know, that
Okay.
elevation change that you found the short sword in, that's the kind of like plateaus we're talking about. You're at a lower elevation than the town right now, technically. The town is on the highest elevation point in the area.
Are there any relatively tall structures that aren't completely just raised?
Everything is either completely burnt or is on fire and in the process of collapse, it seems like.
Okay.
So you got like this building over here. This one looks like it is freshly on fire. It is mostly intact. Any building that has fire on it, it is like in the process of burning down. If there is not fire on that building, it is a shell.
Okay.
I say logically it'd be best for us to try to find a building that's the least on fire to like make our way to.
Let me know when you're in your marching order, and I'll continue the narration.
So yeah, Shadow Noir and Veldrin up front, and then I want Karanin. If you guys are willing, I know I'm just shouting out orders. Karanin, I would like flanking for sure. That way, if need be, he can go stealthy. Felix probably in the same position, kind of like on the opposite side. I don't know how stealthy you actually are. And then
Not
Cognac.
particularly.
Okay,
Well,
so
I can
probably
be though.
like flanking, but
Just do
closer
what
to
he
me.
wants to do.
Okay.
Cognac, I would like, to do what he wants to do, because he's small and fast as far as I'm concerned, and so if he need be, he can bolt. He just needs to be like adjacent to everyone, so he's not gonna get tripped over.
Cognac kill.
So is this the building that's the least on fire?
I will continue narration when you're in your order. You're not quite sure yet. You're literally like walking up to the town right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will give you a full snapshot verbally of what is happening, and things may influence your decisions.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys good to go?
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay kind of close to Felix if possible, just because I can't fucking see, and so I'm like hanging on to like his coattails or some shit.
Okay.
That's fine.
You mean the collar of his jacket? He's too short. I'm just kidding.
Me? Felix? Nah,
I'm
dog.
kidding. Aren't you like a half elf? Aren't you shortish?
I'm half elf. I'm half dark elf. So
Still
I'm
one
probably
of the
like
tallest.
5'11".
Oh, you're a huge fucking half elf then. My bad. I didn't realize you were that tall.
You big.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, we're
Very
like, so we're
big.
like
That's
we're
big
the
for a
same height. Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That's big for a human.
Yes, I am. I'm a big lady. I am
Right.
muscular and tall and ready to fight in the name of Jesus.
Don't threaten me
Amazonian?
with a good time.
That reminded me of
Athrea,
like whenever
what? Nope.
Gimli has like a crush on Galadriel, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 3 pieces of her hair.
Yeah.
Asaria, what is the wee lassie's name?
Lucy.
Lucy.
Hmm. She's the sweetest thing. She really likes to hide, and she's good at it. So just be aware of that.
Ice peeled. Estrella, you might want to keep yourself known. So if she sees
This.
you,
Here, I'll turn my mic down for this.
you would be the best.
Lucy, ready or not, here we come.
Oh
Might
my
not
gosh.
be the best to be
Okay.
trying to
So,
attract her with you.
so as you guys walk into this town, it is a fucking shit show. There is just half collapsed buildings everywhere. Everything is on fire. You can see movement out in the darkness. Just in between the buildings, you can see stuff running here and there. You hear a loud scream of a man. You hear like a man just yelling bloody fucking murder from this building. He's like, "Oh God, please help me, please, someone!" And you see 4 imps along the roof holding torches, just lighting the house further on fire. Let me try to pull everything to the GM layer. There, cool. All right. You see 4 imps on the roof just fucking lighting the house more on fire, and the house looks a lot worse for wear. It like looks like on the verge of collapse. They're all just giggling and chittering at each other and laughing and shit. At the same time that you hear this, you can hear a scream from the like what would be the west in the orientation of this map, to the left, or your right technically. You can hear a scream. It sounds like a little girl, and there is a barrel surrounded by 3 hellhounds, and they are like rapidly attempting to destroy this barrel to get to the nice juicy nugget inside, which is the little girl. You can't see the girl.
Shit.
You can just hear her scream.
Instantly make a beeline to the little girl.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
screw the
little girl.
dude. Because all he said was save me. He didn't say us. And so that implies that Lucy's not with him. And I heard a little girl from over there, so obviously.
Also,
Yeah, I'm pulling out weapons.
to the south, you
Is
see
Theldrin
like
Shieldbreaker gonna have to cut a bitch?
Shieldbreaker's going to cut the bitch.
to the south, you can see 2. You guys would have 100% idea of what they are. They're tieflings. You see 2 tieflings to the south of you, like kind of at like a choke point of the road, and they're just casually chatting. Like they don't look like they're actively raiding or doing anything. They're just chilling. And you can see a hellhound further in the distance behind them, and a couple of other tieflings off in the distance. 2 of them are wielding staves, which are this man and this man. This building is destroyed, so you have line of sight on all of that's going on in this this little hamlet here. The 2 tieflings, even though Theldrin shouted, they don't seem to give a fuck. Like they're not actively bum rushing you or anything. They're chatting. They're aware of your presence, but they have not bum rushed you yet. Okay, and for right now, everybody roll initiative.
Sure.
I'm not going to roll initiative for all the monsters yet because they are not all engaged yet. So as you engage, I will add them to the initiative.
Ugh. Rough.
I'm
I have
super
a +0 to
motivated.
my initiative, so did that roll it?
Estrella,
Yep,
what
there it
are
is.
you doing to us?
I can't fucking
Going-
see.
Going last.
Yet.
Okay. Oh wait, what the fuck? Why is? Can I? How do I move these? Oh, trash. Get rid of these guys.
How do I move this? Trash.
Sean's new.
Sean's
character?
new character.
Apparently. Sorry.
What's a Sean?
That's this guy.
That's
You
what
mean
it
Kronjak?
is. All right, so it has Estrella at top. That's not right. We will
Rolled 22, so I don't know how
I can
hers would
move
be
these
up top.
people. Yeah, I think I have to move you all individually. So,
I wonder.
Shadowar,
Sorry, I'm playing around now. No, okay.
Ronan, Felix. Wait, what the fuck? Why did it drop you to the bottom? Oh, are you moving stuff, Zach? Cool. Is the bottom the first one? Chad Noir, Karanan, Felix. Why did you roll 3 times, Sean? Which?
I was just trying. I changed my name and I was seeing if it was going to actually populate because it sent me a message saying you wanted to send the result of the roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
Like my character.
Time's up. $15. I was the first one.
Yeah.
You don't love me. I go after Felix.
Straight
What's
got
on your
3.
mind? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Yeah, 15.
You got a 15.
yeah, I only see 3 people, so.
Yeah, I only see 3.
C3 too.
I see everybody. You guys probably only see 3 because you're the only ones with tokens. We can see everybody
Oh,
else, though. I'll tell
okay.
you when it's your turn. You should see 4, though. Oh, no, Shad Noir doesn't have a token. It just has a picture. So
Yeah.
we'll get the token thing ironed out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. Okay, so Shad Noir, it's starting with your turn. Do as you please.
In which direction were the screams? I'm confused as to which bodies we're looking at.
This is where the screams came from for the little girl.
Okay, So
and you
that's
heard
where
a
we're
man
going.
screaming inside of this burning building that it looks like is about to collapse.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the screams of the little girl. So I guess I'm gonna run
Ooh.
that way.
Quick
Should
question.
we split up at all?
Hey, is diagonal movement on the grid, is that 10 feet or do you count it as 5 feet?
I counted as
One more time?
5.
Okay.
The DMG counts it as 5, so do we.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we should split up because 4 imps. If we can visibly see 4 imps, that's a lot
Oh yeah, they're
for
just
our group
dancing
to
on the
take
roof,
on.
fucking catching it more and more on fire, laughing hysterically.
Yeah, and I've never personally
Is that
fought
as
any of
far as
those
I can move
clawhounds.
if I counted correct from this square?
Ping it.
Are you
Hold
sure you want to get that close to the tieflings or the?
So you can definitely move further than that. So you can double move.
You can trade your action for a run.
Also, these trees up here are free movement through them. They are not bushes. That's just a canopy.
Yeah,
Okay.
do we want to
You can go
skirt
whichever way
around
you
the
want.
back?
Do we?
I
Yeah,
think,
definitely.
yeah, let's try to go through the back.
But I definitely want Karanan to go ahead, like go, like if he's willing to like skirt around as much as possible and like stealth snipe these fucking wolves over here or the hellhounds.
I have no ranged.
Where would I be
Oh,
able to land?
word.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm pretty sure you were here, Amanda.
Okay.
You can get to like here, there,
Yeah, you could go like boop,
10.
boop, boop, or you could go down like 1, 2, 3.
I guess I'll go
4.
here. Is that where you said I could go? If
If
we're going
you're
through the
here, so that'd
bushes,
be
right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move one more. I think it's 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have 30 feet of movement.
Yep. So I'll put you on the square. Sorry, you don't have a token, so it's kind of hard to. You don't snap at the board like everyone else. So.
3.
Actually, I'm gonna put all of you. It looks like nobody is snapping with the board. That's fine though. All right. So we'll go to the next turn or next person. Karanan,
Karanan?
please move 30 to 60 feet.
Dork.
3,300.
3,300.
33.
We almost got arthritis.
You just full sprint.
Grandma's got arthritis.
Arthritis.
No, that was 6 squares.
Oh, okay. What did you say?
We all shut up.
Grandma's got arthritis.
Oh, arthritis. Okay. All right.
No, I'm sorry, that was one too many, I think.
Oh, Grandma's got arthritis.
Actually, are you done, Karanan? If you have a thrown weapon or anything like that, you can do that, or you can do whatever you want.
Fuck it, I'll chuck a dagger at a piece of shit.
Okay. Which one are you throwing at? This one?
The middle one.
This one. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Cool. Is the red for skill? Perfect. Cool.
We cannot see that. Well, at least I can't see that.
I
from
can't
mine.
see it either.
I can see it all. It's cool. Throw your knife, boy.
Shit.
11 to hit. You throw your knife, and it lands in the ground right next to the hellhound. Like right in between its legs. It seems completely unfazed by the fact that you threw a knife at it, and is still like aggressively gnawing at the barrel, trying to like break it open. All right, Felix, it is your turn.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will I can't attack, right? I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay, so you full sprint.
Yep, full sprint, and then so that sacrifices my weapon, like my attack action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and these hellhounds are technically engaged. Zach, can you add them to the initiative? Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Are you doing anything else, Ben?
Well, let's see. If I've got reach, so that'd be 10 spaces.
Yeah, you can hit +1 squares out.
Oh, it's if they move into the 10, it would be so actually, can I move? Can I move right here?
Yes.
Cool. I'll do that instead. Thank you. That's it.
Cool. Cool. Feldred,
Sir.
do your thing.
They're invasive in there.
Children.
Right?
All right. So you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Oh boy. Okay.
Let's
You
go.
both
With,
learned
let's
today.
go. Let's go with 45. I don't feel like being flanked on my first turn of combat.
No, I would not do that either.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That was
Turn.
full move. So, Kronjak.
All
Deal.
right.
Ooh. Hmm. Okay.
You should be able to grab and move your token or your picture. So, wherever you'd like to go.
I'll be right back.
And then I'm gonna do that.
You can take good and evil, and until then, you can sense anything affected by the hello spell. Or known the location. Okay. You can sense the the 3 hellhounds around you. They're within 60 feet of you, and you know their location. You don't see anything else hidden around you.
That's what I was looking for.
Perfect. All right, Estrella.
Okay, it's finally my turn.
What are the 2 things that are standing abreast of each other toward the center of town?
They are tieflings.
Wouldn't he be able to detect them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes. You were aware of them already, though. What I was saying is that he didn't reveal anything new. Like there was no
Alright.
hidden fiendish creature around them.
Can I stop here since I'm like technically on a building, or is that okay?
It's fine. That's rubble. Like it's
Okay.
not difficult terrain. The house is literally burnt down to a point where you are standing on a pile of ash and rubble.
You're rubble.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna cast on the center hellhound. Hold on, let me get it out here.
There's a desiccated hand sticking out of the rubble by your foot.
Did that cast it?
Oof.
Ah, fuck. Okay, well I did my best.
Okay.
Oh.
You fire. What is that?
Wait,
Sacred Flame.
I don't think that rolled. Did
What
it
the fuck is
roll?
happening?
DC
Yeah.
14 dexterity saving.
Oh wait.
DC 14. Oh, I have to do a dexterity save. All right.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
So do a
Yes.
dexterity
Yeah.
save for that thing, please, Zach.
The center one?
2.
The middle one? Yeah. Maxed out that damage. Good for me.
Do it.
Which I imagine a hellhound has decent dex, but I figured I'd try. Fuck. Okay.
Okay. You fire a bolt of light at it, and it hears you casting the spell and jumps to the side, and the bolt hits the side of the wall, like the house there, like what's left
Sad
of it.
days. Okay.
Oh. That's a bright light too, isn't it?
Okay.
No,
And did you add numbers to these?
it's just for radiant damage. It's not
Which one is this? So is this hell? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah. Are you tracking that?
Why am I at the
Okay.
bottom?
Cool. The hellhound whips around to face you, Feldrin, and lashes out and tries to bite you.
Bet, bitch. Excuse me. Bet, bitch. You wee pup.
Yeah.
Are you rolling inside roll 20? Are you sure? Is anyone else seeing the rolls?
Nope.
No.
He's not though.
Okay.
So it rolled a 9 to hit and missed. It bites out and hits your
Back to you
splint
for
mail
this
and
one.
just.
You'll have to try harder than that, pup.
All right. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we can't see him.
Why'd you
Yeah.
roll it?
Yeah.
I can see them. I can see them. So Karanin, it's your turn.
Karanin.
Karanin.
I get skipped.
Karanin. Yeah, Amanda should have gone first.
Yeah, I should go first.
Oh, I don't know. I was going with roll.
I got a 22.
Turn
Yeah.
order. I don't know why it dropped her to the bottom, but. Oh, okay. I moved her up to the whose turn it is. Go ahead, Amanda. Sorry.
I can go 4 or 5.
6.
5.
6 spaces.
6.
Yep.
So technically I can make it to this one, correct?
The one on the bottom? Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to swing at that one.
Okay.
So I swing with... So I just roll on the damage, or do I roll for the hit?
You rolled the hit. Yeah.
Okay.
There should be a clickable thing to the left of your sword.
Okay, so I think I did it, right? Okay.
Good fucking job.
A
Atta
swing
girl.
at the little bastard.
You're like, "Wah!" Just run forward with your great sword and lash out, and you just fucking carve the side of it. It takes it full fucking force. I can edit the health.
Boys.
Okay. You slash across the side, blood fucking sprays everywhere. It's like growls at you, gives the old
Grr.
the whine and snarl. All right, and that should conclude your turn, Karanin. You have advantage
Yeah.
due to flanking, which doesn't that give you backstab? Oh, I don't know for sure.
That you had advantage.
You can roll it again.
I rolled twice. The 18 was the highest roll.
Oh, okay, let's see. Did it do the damage?
No, that wasn't damage. That was to hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage for me. So you 17 damage?
Not bad.
Hold up. Hold up.
Wait.
I thought the 10 right there, the sneak attack.
Oh, it did include the sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
So you just fucking sprint up to the side of it and just bury your short sword deep into the side of the animal. It just fucking drops like a sack of potatoes. You hit something very vital, and it's like just fucking hits the ground. Just like on one knee, pulling your sword out of its side. It was 17.
17.
It was 7 piercing damage and 10 sneak attack damage, so 17 total. So that would kill. He is dead. All right, and that should be your movement and your attack. Is there any free action you're taking?
No.
I high five him.
Felix.
Okay. I'm gonna
Do the
move
thing.
right here. Well, let's see. If I move there, then I'll get advantage.
Shadow,
I've
we're
still
not
got
done yet.
reach.
This calls for low bones.
Your
Okay.
bones.
I'm gonna go right here, and I've got reach with my glaive, so I should still be able to hit the middle one. First, I'm gonna take my bonus action to cast Hex. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna save Hex. I'm just going to attack with my glaive.
Okay.
The middle one.
All right. You
Ooh.
bring your glaive up, and this is an especially aware hellhound. It dodges to the side while still biting at the barrel viciously, and you just thuck into the ground.
Oof. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay. So that would be this guy's turn. Let me read something really fast. Okay. The hellhound stops fucking chewing on the barrel, flips around, opens its mouth, and you just see fire erupt out of its mouth in a 15-foot cone from it. So
Ah,
if you
shit.
are here, or here, so that hits. I need
Literally fucking
Felix,
everyone.
Karanin, and Shad Noir to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm dead. All right.
Dead.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Would it be charisma for me? No,
Nope.
I guess it would just be dex.
So since this hellhound and I have the same
Jesus H
same
fucking Christ, you guys.
same initiative score, do we go at the same time or?
You sons of bitches.
Yep. It's actually half that damage, by the way, everybody. Sorry. Oh, okay. So, you take 13 damage.
Oh my
All of
gosh.
it?
Yep. All of you
Ha-
killed.
Half of 13 or 13 total?
13 is half of what it was.
Oof. I mean, it's not me. That sucks for you guys, though.
Oh wait,
Do
can I use shield, or is that just no? 1 second. I think
Aw,
that's just.
Machiavelli.
half of us are like level 2 or
Hellhound's
3
like
still. Lovely.
burns you all. You're like, whoa, fuck! You're engulfed in a cone of flame.
It's only for
Now you
magic
see where all the
missile, never
fire's
mind.
coming from.
Jesus.
All right, and that is Kronjak.
Wait, what happened to me?
Oh, did you get dropped out of the order again? Sorry.
Yeah, I was 15.
I don't fucking see you on the list anymore.
I should have gone at the
Yeah,
same time as that hellhound.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay, so I swing my longsword at the hellhound.
Okay. To the left of your sword, there should be like a dice that you can click to. Okay, swing. You hit.
Okay, and the damage. Oof.
You're using a dagger?
Oh fuck! I rolled the wrong thing. Here, let me.
Yeah, you're good.
There you go. That's the longsword damage.
That's better.
You lash out and just cut it right across its fucking face. It's like
Take that, you stupid dog!
fire and ember, fucking just trickling out of its mouth. Looks like you hit a piece of hot metal.
Thank you.
All right, now Kronjak. Sorry, Kronjak.
So looking at my injured teammates, do any of them look particularly injured?
Me, please, dear God. I'm
I
bleeding out
can.
of
So
every
I just want to
fucking
say I can
orifice.
also help out in this situation if need be. Like Cognac,
Just
if
kidding,
he
I'm not
needs to.
medicating, but for the love of God, please help.
I need to help.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo.
I take that as meaning that one of you needs help.
Oh,
Okay.
Batman.
I am gonna move there and do that shit for like 6 points.
As an action. Oh, okay. Is anything affected by the Hallow spell? What? Why did
Are
that?
you
Uh,
sure that's what you wanted to
Same
do?
one as the other one.
Wait,
That's
why?
on hands, but it gave the same
Hey,
text as
that's
the other spell he did. The divine
Yeah.
sense.
That's weird. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna use lay on hands.
okay.
On the left hand, there's a tool thing. You can go ahead and roll your dice through that if you need to, if you know how.
You don't. It's just a pool, and I just distribute it out however the heck I want it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna heal 7 to Shadow Noir.
Cool.
Hey, can I finish my movement action? I only moved like 10 feet. Okay. And I'm gonna do that.
All right, I'm good. Sorry, I accidentally muted myself. Okay. All right. Are you done?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Australia. Plus help.
Cool. So can I cast twice if I don't move?
No, you
No.
cannot. It depends on the spell, but if
It
your
depends on
spell
the
is
spell.
a bonus action, you can cast a action spell and then a bonus action spell if you don't
Okay.
move. Actually, you could do that even if you moved, but you can't cast 2 spells as an action. Like you can't trade in your move for a second action.
Okay.
There are
Sorcerers,
Yeah.
situations
sorcerers
where
can
you
Yeah.
do it.
use your you use your special
Um,
barrier.
Quicken spell.
Yeah, that's it.
So same kind of question. Do we still need help out there? We still
got-
looking hurt?
We
Oh my god, are you okay?
on a scale of 1 to 47.
Try not to do that, please.
Yeah, serious
I
question then.
feel
Let's say, hey, I need
less
help.
mortally wounded.
Could you still continue fighting
I won't die.
without fear?
That's as many words as you guys can say in 6 seconds.
Shit. Okay. Well,
Sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to keep it.
Roll
no,
that
that's okay.
beautiful bean
I
footy.
mean, if everyone's okay, then I'm gonna. Well, hold on just one second. Let me double check one thing. Okay. No, I'm gonna try the same thing I did the first time. That on that on the, well, the same one that I attacked the first time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like who arfed, whoever burped.
Okay, it succeeds. It jumps out of the way.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. You got a 21. It's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Okay,
throw
so
me your fireball.
That's a nimble hellhound right there.
It is pretty nimble. It's dodged everything so far.
Jesus Christ.
Bet.
It's fucking Air Bud over here.
Three.
Air Azazel.
So can I still move?
Yes, you can move all of your movement at any point in your turn. You can break it
Okay.
up, you can go fast.
Whoa.
That
I'll do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 too far.
1, 2, 4. Sorry about that.
You good? Okay. And that
Oh,
would be
shit.
number 2. Or yeah, oh no, number 1. So, Hellhound number 1. It is facing you, Theldrin. It opens its mouth and unleashes a breath of fire at you. And that would also hit Felix. So both of you do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, great.
Go ahead and roll that for me, Zach.
Boom.
Nice.
Suck on that, Hellhound.
This is the most nimble fucking dwarf.
You bet your sweet tits I am.
You both take 6 damage.
All right.
Take half damage on a successful throw.
So 3 or 6 is half?
6 is half.
Okay.
We can't see.
I'm
we can't see
noticing
it.
bleeding.
Sorry, I'll tell you exactly how much you take. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Even with my weird verbiage.
So I take 6 total?
Yes, you both take 6.
All right. Yeah, I'm noticeably bleeding.
Word.
Okay, go ahead, Chat Noir. Gonna fucking Gallaglass this bitch. I think you're muted, by the way.
I remember my first headset.
I can see your lips moving. Can't hear any sound. There you go. I hear you now.
Weird, because I hadn't muted myself, and it wasn't muted.
Weird. Maybe
Okay,
something with your
whatever.
inline mic mute. Or...
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go up here, and then attack with my greatsword.
Okay.
This one does.
Swing it, Air Bud.
Swing it,
Hell
Bud.
fucking yeah.
It tries to jump backwards, and you bring up your sword and catch it under the chest and just fucking rend its chest open. Like, just fucking blood and some sparks fly off its body.
I guess
hit
for
it for
trying to
13.
fucking kill me.
You know what?
Breathe fire now, bitch.
I did not look at this. Okay, good. I was like, does this thing have magical resistance? I didn't even check that. All right, so you slash it across the chest, and blood flies all over the place. It is.
Wait, you guys have magic
Bleeding.
weapons?
It's not bloody, but it's bleeding. All right, Kronin. I didn't skip anyone, did I? Perfect.
Do I have advantage?
You do. Actually, Amanda should have had advantage on that attack, but we'll just call it good with the 13 because she hit.
But
I
it
did
could have
hit,
been
so
it
it's
could have been a crit.
Could have been.
Could have been a crit. Too late now.
Sucks to suck.
All right. You swing at the Hellhound, and your blade just grazes across its flesh, and its thick hide, like, prevents it from taking any real damage. Left a little cut, but no damage.
All right.
All right. And Felix.
Okay. Let's see. I couldn't really sneak by. Could I walk through?
You can pass the squares if they allow it.
Okay. Would I incur an attack of opportunity if I went over here?
Yes, you would get an attack of opportunity from both because you moved through their range of engagement. You can move
If I go
here
right
safely
here?
and there safely. Yeah, those 2 spots.
Well, actually, I think Theldrin needs a little bit more help, so I'll go up here.
Oh,
I didn't know if I could sit right there, but that's good. I will attack. Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to use Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, and then for my attack, I'm going to attack it with my glaive.
Okay.
There we go.
You hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Get fucked, son. You lash out with your glaive. Actually, Zach, you didn't edit that thing's health for when Colton hit it. He hit it for 12 already.
Yep.
It'd be 16. It should be at 2.
It's over 9,000.
Okay, you lash out violently with your glaive, and just like that little extra few feet you were closer, you just fucking nail it. You lash out, and the blade of your glaive just smacks into the side of it and cuts deep into its ribs, exposing its rib cage. It looks very very hurt.
Very
It's
good.
basically bleeding out, barely able to stand up. Still got a little wily fight in it though. Colton, it's your turn.
I'm going to slash it with my sword.
Do it.
Ooh, that's a crit, big boy.
Ah,
Double damage.
So 16. I don't know why it didn't come over, but I have the class ability thing that I crit on 19 and 20. So
Okay. It might have even counted that if you hover over the number.
Yeah, he rolled a 19.
19 plus 7 is 26. So, all right, you hit it, and you just bring your sword up and cut it right across its jaw, cut right through into its jawbone, drag it across, and bring it back down, and fucking chop it across the top of the head, just cleaving the top of its head off, revealing its brains. There's blood and
nice.
fucking everything just pours everywhere. It falls down dead.
Fucking disgusting. Good job.
Doesn't even let
Nice.
out a noise.
Hell
Just
yeah.
gargling on its own blood. It's like,
all right, and then I will move to here.
its legs are just aimlessly kicking from the brain damage.
My favorite.
Okay.
I love it when they fight back.
All right, it's Airbud's turn. He lashes out and bites at Chat Noir.
Does he get an attack of opportunity because I moved into his threat range?
Nope, you have to move into their threat range and then one square through it to incur an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Just trying to keep it honest.
You good? I'll let you know. I keep track of that shit.
All right.
Zach, can you go ahead and roll that attack for me? It's gonna just bite. It's gonna bite at Chat Noir. The only one alive. Yeah. It already exhausted its fire breath, so it can't woof anymore. Ooh, okay. Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me? Alright. Well, I did not realize it had that modifier on its bite, Zach. That's fucking scary. So it lashes out and bites. That's good. Okay. It lashes out and bites you, Chat Noir, and does 6 damage.
Oof.
And not 18 damage. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, and Kronjak.
Play bloody.
Like I like
Throwing that
him.
out there.
You cry out in pain.
Kronjak.
Bloody.
Kronjak just said he was going to BRB.
Oh, damn it. We're gonna skip him. Australia, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
He's back.
moving over here to the barrel, and if I am allowed to, I'm going to fucking break it open.
Okay. They're just not coordinated enough to open the barrel. You can take the top off.
Okay, I'm taping the top off. I would like to
Okay.
see who's inside.
You pop the top off, and you see a horrified, hysterical Lucy just sobbing uncontrollably.
Oh, sweet Lucy.
My sweet summer child.
She literally like leaps out of the barrel and hugs you.
Absolutely, yes. I hug her back. I'm holding her. I am so since now I've grabbed her, I haven't used my whole movement. Can I go ahead and start scooting back? Would that be okay? I'd like her to take her away from this
You can use the
hellhound.
action to pick her up, and then you can run away. She's saying something, but it's completely unintelligible. It's just
Okay.
sob babble.
Okay. So
Like
okay, I
a
can
little
move.
kid that was about to get eaten by dogs. So
Here, I'm going to move here. I think is where I was before. I'm going to take her with me.
okay. No. That didn't make any sense. Okay. All right. So you moved away. That hellhound's dead. I'm gonna trash it. Shadow Noir, it's your turn.
I'm going to hit the one in front of me again with a greatsword attack.
Fuck yeah, dude. Shadow Noir.
Be angry at this thing at this point. Let's go.
The hellhound at the top. That was the level. That was the 20. That was not. Yeah. I just trashed it. Okay. You lash out with your greatsword. How much fucking health is this thing? Okay. You lash out with your greatsword and just fucking body check it with your sword. Just like, ugh. It doesn't move out of its square, but it almost does. You damn near took off one of its front legs. But it is. I'm about to. It is not having a good time. One of its legs is barely hanging on. It is still standing though. But yeah,
Sorry about that. My TV was messing up.
you're good. You can go ahead and go now. We held down your turn for a second just because we were keeping the action going.
I don't care.
I'm bloody.
I'm
That's
gonna run to
fine.
the bathroom real quick, but I have my headset on so I can hear what's happening.
Okay. What did you say, Conjac?
Uh,
You're right next to the thing. You can swing at it.
yeah, that was my intention.
With advantage.
Yep.
It's like super flanked.
He got a good whipping.
Sweet. Yeah, screw it. I'll just attack. You said,
You can roll again.
yeah, I'll just roll my attack. No, I'm not sure how that shit works. Whatever. Of course.
Why is it a 7? Roll again. Fucking hit this thing.
There we go.
There you go. You lash out with your fucking short sword and just catch it right in the fucking neck and basically sever all the way up into its spine. Like blood just starts gushing out of it and like ash and cinders, like little fucking sparks and shit. It's like and Airbud is dead.
Oh,
Good.
The legendary pup.
womp womp.
Alrighty. Put her on her. Oh, you already got it. Alright, so at this point, there's been quite a commotion.
Yeah. Should we try to escape the route that we came over this way? So behind these trees?
That's what I would say is try and go through. I do kind of. I mean, Australia, she wants to go check on the guy who was screaming for his fucking life, but
Can you add those to initiative, Zach?
Straight up just tell her no, we're leaving. We have our ward.
Yeah, we have what we came for.
We need to get the fuck out of here now. She knows medicine. I'm kind of profusively bleeding out of one of many holes.
Oh, baby.
Might be a little bloodied. Besides maybe one. I kept one sacred.
I healed for 7 HP whenever the top dog died.
Did you?
Okay.
Because of Hexblade's curse. Just FYI.
Passive perception. What's everybody's passive perception, if you can tell me real quick?
16.
15.
13.
13.
13.
13.
Okay. You all are
17.
very intimately aware now that all of these hellhounds are dead, and you have a little bit more awareness that the 2 tieflings are coming up the road, and you can see other movement like through the remains of this building.
Are we in combat? Like, are we still in initiative, or?
This entire map is initiative. Until you're off the map, you are in turn order.
Okay.
Zach's,
Holy shit, they all rolled 20s?
no, he's still adding them.
Oh, okay.
He's Jesus.
Fuck you, chicken strips.
Ah,
Oh, you
I'd like
mean
to
like
see
I
those
got
rolls.
2 twos in a row? I feel like I got 2 twos in a row. Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially. Alright. You got their stats edited already. Perfect. Killing it. The arcanists don't need to be in there. They don't need to be. They're... You're right. You're right. You're right. Smell what you're stepping in.
Appreciate you wiping your fucking feet, though.
The last turn was Chat Noir, so we're gonna skip Chat Noir, and it's gonna be A. And which one is A? The top left?
I never got to move from the top position.
I don't think any of us did before they started encroaching on
Yeah.
us.
I made them move. They were
Hmm.
approaching as the last hound was being killed. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How do I see that?
Excuse me.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't see that. I was like, "What's going on, dirt?" Okay, so swordsman A. Rushes and lashes out at you.
At who?
At who?
Estrella. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I don't see the token for Amanda, so you look the most vulnerable.
Okay, fair enough.
You're holding a human. Can you go ahead and throw the attack in there for me, Zach? The scimitar. You did it. I can see him. It did it twice for some reason. I'll take the first one. I got you. Can you roll damage for me? That just did attack. He lashes at you with his scimitar and hits you for 14 damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh god, like dead?
No, I have 8. Okay.
How much health do you have?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, he critted. Double damage. He got a 20 on the first roll. Are you dead?
I'm not dead.
Do you have a health point left?
Yes.
Okay. He lashes out at you and cuts the fucking shit out of you.
Yep.
Guessing you kind of shield little Lucy, and it just blades like drags across your back.
Son of a bitch. Okay, all right.
You cry out in horrible pain because evidently you're bloody.
Yep.
At least.
Yep. I'm trying to hold my intestines in, basically.
There goes the
Bios.
tall one.
He rushes up and swings at the kobold.
But doesn't he have disadvantage because I'm there?
No, he does not get disadvantage on attack rolls. You only get advantage on attack rolls whenever you are both engaging him. He lashes out at you with
Attack
his
of an
sword.
opportunity?
Just his sword flicks at you twice, and he's just not used to engaging such a small enemy. Like his sword literally just sings over the top of your head. It's like wing, swings down and just hits you, and it just like because he was really shocked that he missed, it swings back and just hits you, and it just like thunk, does no damage. Just like blankly staring at him. Is that it?
Junk punch.
And then C goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Did I count that right? My derby? There we go. He runs up the street. Actually. Come over here. And then Karanin, that's all you, homie. You do have advantage.
Little mans, you have fucked with the wrong group. I crit.
Oh Jesus.
I crit my pants.
Ooh.
So that's 19.
Yeah, you don't double the sneak attack, you double the piercing. So
Yep.
Yep.
You just like run up and just fucking bury your short sword into his skull. He just kind of gives you a surprised look as you approach so quickly and brashly, and that is the last thing that is ever said on his face. He's just like, you fucking stick your sword through his head and rip it out, and he just falls like a sack of potatoes.
Got you, Estrella. Take care of yourself and the girl.
My friend.
Felix.
Okay. Let's go right here, and then I should have advantage on the top guy, right?
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hex as a bonus action. Let's see. Pact slot. That work. Second level, 6 necrotic. Okay, kind of confusing how this works. So I guess I deal 6 extra damage whenever I hit with an attack, and so I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
And so what's the quick way to do an advantage roll? You long press it?
Yeah.
The hit DC?
There's one. Just
There
click
we
the next one.
go.
See if it crits.
Yeah.
Twice.
And then let's do it again.
She is.
Roll damage. Not quite a crit, but you fucking hit him. You just come fucking running in.
8
bring your
plus
glaive
6.
overhead. Just one hand out. You fucking curse him on the way in.
14.
Plus 6? Why is this 6? Oh, yeah.
Oh, because the head.
Bring down the glaive for the... You bring down the glaive and just fucking hack him right on his fucking shoulder. Like where the neck meets the shoulder, and he's just like, "Gah!" Like goes down on one knee and stands up, just like holding his wound, really confused. He barely saw you coming out of the darkness over there. He's not dead, but he is very hurt.
Good.
Cool.
All right. So I will rush over here and attack the guy in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
17 to hit for middle dude.
It's a hit.
Where were you?
He was like right here.
Yeah, I was right here.
Okay, so you like went down to the Hellhound
Through them.
through Shad Noir.
Yeah.
All right. So if you like stepped over Kronjak, that would incur an attack of opportunity, but it didn't. So you do 16 to hit.
17 to hit.
17 to hit. Sorry, 17 to hit. You hit. You lash out. What's that? It's C. The middle one, I think. This guy.
And then 7 damage.
You lash out and like slash across his chest, causing a wound. It's like, ah!
Bitch!
You check your
Fuck.
Discord real quick, Zach.
Don't fuck with my new friends.
You're fine. A lot going on. Okay, we'll go with red then. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now we good. The Hellhound uses its full movement to run up. It does not attack yet.
Does it incur an attack of opportunity for me?
Nope. It only entered your engagement range. If
Fuck
it moved
that.
through it, if it was here,
But it ran.
yeah, it ran up into engagement range. It would have to move like here, where it's at, and then go up, or go
Look,
here.
I'm just
If it makes it
excited to
move-
hit things, okay?
If it moves
Hey.
within your range, then it's an attack of opportunity.
Where did it move from?
Here. It is not attacking. It did a full move.
So did it move from here to here?
No, it ran up through like here.
Okay, never mind then.
Shortest path, essentially. And that's its turn. You hear shouting in the distance. Yeah, you can just hear the man like, "Oh God, someone, please!" Coming from the
Fuck
building
that
back
guy.
here.
It's unfortunate
I don't
that
want
he's
to
gonna
die here.
None of us do.
You
Astrea.
definitely might die.
It's my
Whoever's
turn?
screaming.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Okay. Well, I have one option, and I'm going to do it. And yeah,
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah,
doing a
yeah.
little thing for myself here, self care. And
Self-care is important.
if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go up here.
You run back, shielding her.
Yes.
Her poor little white dress is covered in your blood. She's still just like she's just hysterically babbling, like trying to talk and hugging you tight and screaming, and then looking at the monsters and screaming some more, and then hugging you more. Like
Yes.
you can't even hear
Yeah.
anything that's going on over her.
Fear not, you wee lass.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing my best to like just pet her, hold her, hug her.
Pet her. Give her pets.
So you contact. You have a advantage on the one in front of you if you want to move.
I
Stuart,
am
you wanna-
going to call upon high and do that shit.
Do it.
That one. Why is
Again.
it doing that? Fuck it. Whatever. I'm tired of doing that. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna use Divine Smite. So are these
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
considered fiends? Oh, I gotta roll to hit, don't I?
Do you?
But are the tieflings considered fiends?
Yeah.
You're muted, Steven.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so because they're considered fiends, I do an extra D8. Why are my rolls so fucking bad? I know I gotta roll to hit though.
Does Divine Smite go off after you've hit, or
It still uses a spell slot though, so
yeah?
You roll the smite damage and then you roll your attack damage, I guess.
yeah, I'm just rolling it now anyway because I was on the page reading it.
You're good. Also,
You take
Fuck
this
me.
downstairs, I'm done.
you can roll again. You have advantage.
Sorry. There.
There you go. You swing out with your divine smite and just fucking stab him right in the goddamn groin. Your dagger just glows and you're just like, stick him in the fucking nutsack pretty much. With such force that he literally like flies backwards and is dead. He's like, just fucking hits the ground and slides a bit. The other one just kind of like looks at you. He's like, the fuck? But in infernal. All right.
Oh, I don't understand it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna go piss while we're doing this shit.
This is the end of round 4, correct, Zach? Okay,
What do you
so
mean?
down here where this guy is, if everybody can see that ping,
Yeah.
Do it again, please.
I'm doing
Do
it right
it
now,
again.
repeatedly. He's like
Yeah.
far
Oh.
southeast of you. You might have to zoom in a bit.
Oh, okay. I don't have my map zoomed out that far. I didn't see it. Okay.
You're fine. You see a bright light and a dimensional door opens and he steps through it.
That's
Okay,
hard.
bye. I mean, shit. Fuck that guy.
He like
Was he really visible? Like, could we see him?
Yeah, I like, you could see through this because this is all destroyed. Sorry, that's why I said you could see them moving up from down here.
What did it look like that stepped through that dimensional door?
1 second, it actually has
Purple skin tiefling.
yeah, purple skin tiefling with white hair and long white horns.
All right, Shadow Noir. I'm gonna need you to fucking
Purple.
get your
And he just-
brethren the fuck out of here.
He basically was like staring at you guys, and as this battle is slowly not turning in his favor, he opens a dimensional door and steps away.
Ah.
Pussy.
And Shadow Noir, it is your turn.
Smells like bitch in here.
Smells like bitch. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna step on this dude. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
attack
Feel
the
free to do that
dude
too.
that's in front of me.
The
Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Does it hit?
You do not hit. Oh, no, you don't. You
Okay.
lash out at it, and you're.
Wait,
it
I get
kinda-
advantage, right?
You do.
Again. Do better.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
You lash out and fucking just drag your sword across its side. And just these aren't like dog-sized animals. These are like bigger than a person. So
They're probably
than me.
definitely bigger than me.
yeah, like you like drag your sword across its side and fucking just blood and cinders pour out of the side of it. And it lets out a yelp. All right, and swordsman A or C actually lashes out at you, Colton. You do a scimitar attack for me, Zach. Kill. He has advantage.
What?
The Hellhound.
The Hellhound has a scimitar?
No, the Tiefling has advantage on you because you have a Hellhound and a Tiefling both within your engagement range. Okay, he hits.
Does he?
Yep. What's your AC?
20.
He hits.
Okay.
Fuck.
Not a crit, but he hit you pretty fucking hard. Sif? What's Sif?
It's a sword
Dark
wielding
Souls.
dog from Dark Souls.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh, was that the damage right below it? Or no, that's the attack roll. I didn't see a damage roll yet. No, it's not. Those are both attacks. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. He lashes out at you and hits you for 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. And
Overpowered. Mm-hmm.
Do it again, you fucking bitch.
I don't see anybody on the ground.
If I move directly south of the Hellhound, will I still have advantage?
Yes. You willing to attack? Oh, if you move like here, and then here, and then here, and then here, you won't incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
We'll just say you did that.
Yeah.
Roll thine attack, good sir. You hit for 11. You stab it in the side. Just fucking Naruto run around the side of it and just fucking come up and stick it right in the ribs. It is not dead, but it is very hurt. You rip your sword out, and like literally, like chunks of entrail just kind of out of the hole. Like his entrails aren't all over the ground; there's just entrails sticking out of the side of him.
I'm gonna yell at, "Hey, focus me!"
What?
All right,
Well,
I'm gonna
if
move.
I can get it to flame breath my direction, it doesn't hit the rest of the party.
Oh wait, sorry. Are you still?
No.
That's all your turn, Felix. Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to move to where the corpses of the old swordsman, kind of push them to the side. And
Guy with the blown
as
out
my
dick.
bonus action, I'm going to move my hex from him, his dead body, to the guy directly south of me. And then for my attack action, it'll be advantage. So let's see. I'm going to try this again. Oh, I guess it didn't. Okay. I'm guessing that hits.
Yes.
I'd fucking hope so.
It very much so does. Sorry, I was reading something. All right.
And so
You
that'll
lash out with
be
your glaive.
9 plus 6.
6. Okay. You lash out with your glaive, and he's facing Feldrin. He's like aware of your existence, but not really like acknowledging you. He's like squared up with Feldrin, and you just catch him right in the side of the face with your glaive, and it just like his legs fly up into the air because you catch him with such a good hit in the jaw, and it like you cleave like halfway into his face, and he just goes straight down, falls down like a sack of potatoes.
Satisfying.
Rip your
Good
fucking
fucking
blade out of
job.
him.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
All right, Feldrin.
Yeah. I'll hit that fucking dog.
Okay.
Try. Oof. I'm not gonna hit that fucking dog.
Okay. You have advantage.
No, he has advantage.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got 3 people around it. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't know which
that's
way
oh,
to look.
there you go.
You definitely got advantage.
Okay.
Okay, you slash out, and it's actually facing Karanin because he just taunted the shit out of it. You just do like a fucking full-on like legionary stab. You just like reach out behind your sword and stick him right in behind
The
ribcage
butthole.
behind,
Yeah.
or the butthole. You
or
stab
the
him right in
ribcage.
the fucking asshole.
Take that, you fucking dog ass.
It just
Yeah.
goes cross-eyed and lets out a yelp and just fucking
Yeah.
falls on the ground from just
Goes
shock.
cross-eyed and sticks its
Dead.
tongue out.
Yep.
Feldrin enema.
That's my new deed name.
That's disgusting.
Feldrin Buttracker.
All right. So, you guys see all of the imps that are kind of far off literally take flight and fly away as the building collapses, and you hear the guy just
Fuck
screams and
nerd.
dies.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, can I take my movement after killing that?
Yes.
I go there.
What the fuck?
Fuck with me.
Okay. The
Ass bitch.
tiefling is just staring at you very calmly.
Do, I
This is what he looks like in the chat. Stop.
I yell, fight me, you infernal cunt!
Well.
Sorry. Ashley, stop. You're fucking killing me. Stop making goat noises. He holds his hand out and casts poison spray at you.
You
That's fair.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't have poison spray. He's not an attack.
One of the spells again.
Magic missile.
Extend your hand towards a creature.
Hit me with that.
Oh, sorry.
Bitch.
Sorry, it's been 10 feet. poison spells damage is increased by 1d12 when you reach 5th level.
How many D12 is it,
You have to make a Constitution saving throw. Do a con save.
Boom.
Nice. He said, "Fuck you."
On that.
Or take 1d12 damage. See, he just like sprays you with that like poison, and you just kind of like.
And I what, like hold my breath?
Just
Did you just blow your load on me?
He's just looking at you calmly and coolly. And his eyes kind of widen, and he just starts fucking booking it.
What the fuck?
He stirs around and full sprints the other direction.
He used his action. How does he sprint? He moved forward.
He moved one space. He used an action, and then he used the rest of his 5 squares.
Okay.
To move the other direction.
Well, you said sprint, so I was like, wait, he used a thing.
He's moving in a hurried manner, but he can't full sprint yet. Okay, I lost the turn order. I don't know whose fucking turn it is.
I think I'm next.
Whoever goes after me.
Did
And then
initiative
me.
disappear for everybody?
Wait, no.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
Okay.
Mine's 20 was 22, but I don't know what order we're in.
I think the team, the
Sorry.
It's Estrella's turn.
Yeah, it's Estrella and then
Did
me.
Kronjak get lost in there somewhere? He's not on the initiative order. He should go before Estrella.
It's right
He's
here.
got a 5, according to this. And Estrella
Yeah,
has a
it's
5. That's wrong.
Estrella.
he should have
Kronjak,
been
and then
before
me.
me though. He was
Yeah, so
definitely
it's
before
Sean's character. It's Konjak, sorry.
Yeah.
You haven't moved, but you
Yeah,
haven't deleted.
Strasia 2, but whatever.
It's cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use Lay on Hands, and I'm gonna heal Estrella for 10.
Are you sure? I'm good.
Are you good?
I took care of myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Ooh, girl. Okay, is anybody else looking hurt that I can see?
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna walk past the drow.
Please.
Please
go
help.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna be like, "Stop dying!" and heal her for 10.
So crunchy. So strong. So crunchy. Okay, how much do you heal me for?
10.
10?
Yep, and then I'm gonna finish my movement. Let's see. Probably shouldn't line up.
Well, hello.
You smell
Claudia
funny.
set us up there. Go get that guy.
Get him. Yes.
Wait, I got that one short sword. Oh wait, I already spent my action. I was gonna throw it at him.
Show me.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a throw.
All right,
I'm
go Estrella.
drunk.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I am gonna try doing a thing on that tiefling because he's within 60 feet. Oh, oops. Did it go through?
Command?
Did you go
Yes.
through?
You're using a command
Oh.
word on?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your word?
He has to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw. So if you want to go ahead and let him do that, my word is halt.
Okay. Fall. Yep. It's okay if there is. Just go ahead and do it.
Is it considered undead? Probably not.
No, as long as he can speak common, it'll work.
He can.
Nice.
Okay. What's his wisdom? Or what am I saving against? What's your wisdom saving?
Wisdom.
What?
He has to make a DC 14.
Okay. He succeeds actually.
Okay, fair enough. That's all right. I tried.
What? What happened? Sorry, my mic unplugged. Did you
Tried to
get him?
command him to halt, and he did not get it. It did not work.
Oh.
Sad day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't cast fireball on us.
I don't see that on his list. Oh, he does. Cool. 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 All right.
Oh, that would
Ooh.
suck.
Oh, that would suck. I'm not doing that. That would be fucking horrendous. Go ahead, Shadow. That would be fucking catastrophic.
I can see through this building, right?
Yep. You can see
It's
through
been
all of the
burned
buildings at
down.
this point. Everything's pretty much burned down. Or like there is no windows and one of the walls is missing. It's enough that you can kind of think of like Terminator. Like there are still building pieces, but you can see through almost everything.
I'm going to shoot a crackling beam of blue energy at this guy called Witchfire or Witch
Okay.
Bolt.
You fire a bolt of energy and it fires through his back and out his chest. He just falls down in a heap dead.
Oh
What?
shit! You
Hell
killed him?
yeah.
That guy's
Get him.
trying to get us a hostage. But
Not so much on the hostage taking, I see.
Fuck your hostage.
Is that the bolt you were gonna shock Theldrin with? Jesus Christ.
It was actually.
I'd have been alright.
He was pretty squishy. He was a caster. You just fire a bolt of lightning through his chest and it arcs to the tree in front of him, and he's just like falls over dead.
Actually, I was just going to do shocking grasp on Theldrin.
He did. All right.
All right,
All of the
well.
enemies in the area are gone at the moment. You do hear a bit of a commotion to your west and southwest. Like you can see a lot of figures moving over there, and they don't look friendly.
Get the fuck out. We're getting the fuck out. We have a sweet child. We're getting the fuck out.
Yep. Shapeshift into
Ooh,
ravens and fly off.
Shapeshift into raven. That building that they were on, that they were lighting on fire, and we heard like
It's
the
completely
scream of the
collapsed,
guy.
and there's a heavy scent of burning flesh coming from it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's jet.
I'm
I was gonna
going
go
to
check
pick
it,
my
but
dagger up from the ground.
Okay.
Turn to Lucy. Lucy,
Oh,
we ride
Lucy
to your
should
mother.
be with me still.
We
I'm
ride.
gonna loot some corpses before I take off.
Okay.
Loot the
Loot
dude
away.
over this way.
loot, loot, loot.
So I
All
go
them
over.
tieflings.
Yep.
While
I'll
they're
loot
looting,
these
I would
three.
like to take Lucy back to the horses.
Find out this guy down here.
Okay. You pat him down real quick in a hurry, kind of like looking up and like watching to the west, because you can see a group of people. They're not necessarily moving this way. They're just kind of milling around, setting shit on fire and laughing. Like, you can actually see like a big pole that is on fire with a person lashed to it, and they're not screaming, so they're very dead, and they're just carrying it around like a banner. You pat him down. He has a staff on him. And he's just wearing like initiate robes essentially. But you also find a pouch with 3 gold in it, and there is a scroll tucked into his belt.
Take all of it, please.
Okay.
Set a staff.
Yeah, it's a quarterstaff. All right, Karanan. Your vicinity is in your vicinity is just the 2 hellhounds. They don't seem to have any gold on them or anything, and you don't really have time to like cut off pieces of them and harvest shit. Like if you wanted to like bust a
It's
tooth
like
out
you
and
know me or something. Yeah, I'm taking teeth.
Yeah, you could like bust a tooth out and take it if you wanted, or just break a couple of their teeth out. One of them, I'm pretty sure, got their fucking jaw disemboweled, so you could take the whole bottom jaw or dismembered.
No, a fang from each.
Okay. And Kronjak, you wanted to grab the stuff around you?
Yep.
Okay. You grab 2 scimitars, and I'm pretty sure I don't remember exactly what armor they're wearing. One second. They're wearing leather armor, and they have a shield like strapped over their back.
What armor?
What'd you need?
What armor was it?
It's just leather armor.
Okay.
Yep.
Do
I'll say you can get a couple teeth off him though. A couple trophies.
the
Go ahead.
sorry, the tieflings, do they have any like insignias on them, like to show what order or what cult or what group that they're with?
Do an investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigation. Oh, not bad.
Okay. What? You gave me like a 5 and an 18. We'll go with the 18. You like lean down and kind of pat the body and look at it. You can see on his leather armor where there was something embroidered on it, but it has been torn off. And then it looks like there was a patch or something sewn into it, and you can it's a different color than the rest of the armor, and you can see the holes in it from where it was sewn in. So they don't have any identifying marks though.
Okay.
You can tell they had identifying marks, but it looks like they tore them off.
Yeah, and it's the same for all 3 of the dead tieflings.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to probably jet out of here.
Okay. You guys ready to bounce and head back towards Yartar?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
You guys head back to the horses, and
I don't
lying
have
on
a. I don't have a horse.
you can ride on one of them with
You can
him.
ride on mine.
Yeah,
Both
he
of
can
them.
ride on
Anyone but
Estrella.
the elf.
All right.
The
Well,
elf.
You had a
go
horse,
back
but
where
you stabbed it in
are,
the base of
or
its skull.
die, starve to death. God, go back there and burn.
I think my
as-
horse can take 1.5 men. So.
What
Come
did
me
it
talking,
have?
Boulder.
Oh, I'm more men than you'll ever be, half elf.
As you guys get back to where the horses are, there is a body laying in between your horses.
What kind of body?
Is it
It
the
appears
horse
to
I
be a
stabbed
human
earlier?
in guard's armor.
Does he
Guard's
have any-
armor?
He
Does
does
he have,
not look to be alive.
does he have anything on
Okay.
him?
I'm gonna ask someone else to go and check that out because I'm still holding on to Lucy and I don't want her to see any more carnage.
He has a chainmail on. He has a round shield that matches like one of the 12's round shields. It has the symbol on it, but it is shattered to like bits. It's pretty much strapped to his very battered arm. And he has a long sword that he's not very tightly gripping.
I will drag him off into the
And he's face
brush.
down.
I will check to see if he's still alive.
Okay. You flip him over. He does appear to be very freshly dead, but all of the other party members, apart from Veldrin, recognize him as
Lucy's keeper.
Jarrett Colm, the captain of the guard,
Oh.
the guy with the tight top knot.
Damn.
I say a warrior's prayer over him and drag him off into the brush so that the young girl doesn't see his corpse.
Okay.
And then jump on the back of somebody's horse.
Can I investigate his body, see
Hey,
what killed him?
You can't tell because he is punctured in many places. He has like a sword, like a deep sword gash across his face, which would have been incredibly disfiguring. Like it like clefted his lips. Like where he is laying when you move him, there is like literally a puddle of blood. He's been punctured through the stomach multiple times with what looks like spears or swords. You're not really sure, but they went through his body armor. His sword arm, like think Captain America in Endgame, like his shield is shattered, and it looks like he tried to block with just his forearm. Like his forearm has multiple gashes in it, so he had a bad fucking time. So
Was he wearing any signet rings or any necklaces?
he did not have any signet rings. He wasn't anybody of note apart from being the captain of the guard. He has the captain of the guard's necklace, which is like basically just think of it like a badge for a cop.
Are the broken pieces of his shield nearby?
They're strapped to him. Yeah. Oh no, not the broken pieces. Just the remnants of what's left of the shield.
Cool beans.
Cool,
But he does have a
cool.
long sword if anyone wants to grab that.
Well, in hopes
Feldrin
of
claimed it.
in hopes of somewhat giving him kind of a burial, like I'll take his necklace, since we can't bury his body actively right now, and then we can also show people up in Tribor or Yartar, you know, his necklace as proof of what's the craziness that's going on down here.
Okay. Feldrin, you drag his body over into the bushes so the kid doesn't see after everybody kind of checks him out.
Pilfers his corpse.
Yeah, and lays him there. Nobody took anything except for the necklace to show proof. Like nobody really grabbed the sword or anything.
Warrior should be buried with his sword.
Okay. You grab his sword and just kind of fold his hands over his chest over the sword and kind of straighten him up. And then you walk over and hop on the back of the horse and you guys start heading towards Yartar.
Just quick, do you think that that's disrespectful, me taking the necklace?
I wouldn't. I get the thought process there. Like you
Okay.
need to, like you want to show proof that the captain of the guard is dead, and you guys could go back to Yartar and be like, "Yo, dude, everyone's fucking dead."
Yeah.
And like, this is the captain of the guard's necklace. I think he was the last one that survived, apart from Lucy here. And if there is anyone else left, there is tons of enemies around them. So
And they're still actively, you know, in the town, you know, raising it.
yeah. Yep. Okay, so you guys head to the northeast on your horses. I'm guessing you're not going full sprint because you have a child, and she's just not used to riding full speed on a horse.
She'll hold on.
As you're, do I keep fucking doing? Okay, never mind. So as you get to about like here, off to the northwest of you, you can see like a big cloud of dust. Like it looks like there is an active battle going on over there, or finishing up. Like you can see tons of people on horseback, like riding in circles, just fucking slaughtering. You can't really tell what they are because they're so far away. But a group of about 10 of them peel off and start riding towards you guys. And,
In a threatening way?
you have no idea. They're riding towards you with a quickness, but they can't really tell who you are either at this distance.
Does it look like the forces that were being sent from Yartar down to Tribor?
Do we see any colors?
Yeah, they think Rohan.
Rohan?
Literally, like guys with round shields and
Rohirrim.
long spears and swords, and they have their spears and shields out, and they're like riding at you full pace, not knowing whether you are friend or foe.
Is it one of the 12, maybe?
The group of 10 that ride up to you, basically, they kind of slow down as they get close enough to see what you are, and the one in the lead, who's got a long spear, like it's like a lance essentially, almost, but not like don't think knight's lance, think like long straight shafted spear without the little cone thing over the hand, with like a long blade. And he's like, friend or foe?
Friend, hopefully.
He's like, I didn't think the goblins would have recruited a bunch of adventurers.
Hail, warrior!
We just came from Tribor.
What news?
It's fucking gone.
It's completely raised.
Yeah, we were afraid of that. I don't know how goblins managed this.
It was not only the goblins, they seem to have help from demonic allies.
Really? Huh. What matter of demons?
There were several tieflings, both swordsmen and this caster of sorts. And we also saw this drow with long white hair and purple armor. Is that right?
I think it was a tiefling.
Yeah, it was a tiefling.
Oh, it was
You
a
don't have to be
tiefling?
racist.
Hey, I'm a drow too.
Then stop hating on our people.
Demonic scum, the lot of them.
Yeah, and as well as many hellhounds.
He kind of lets his lance rest on the ground. It's a long fucking lance, like
It's
like
a good size.
It's like an 8-foot lance. So he like on his horse, he can let the base sit on the ground without touching the blade. He's like, well, we're riding on to Yartar then. If Tribor is a loss, we need to regroup there. If you'd like, you can join us on the trip back.
We shall.
Do you
We're
have an
heading that
extra
direction.
horse?
He's like, I'm sure we have one or two.
Maybe
and he
a
like
donkey
nods
would
to
be
one of the
nice.
dudes that's standing next to him, and the hosts of 80 horsemen ride up to you, like full sprint, and they have a couple of extra horses from riders that fell.
How much for the horse?
You'd have to consult the family, and we'll deal with that later. Just get on the horse, dwarf.
So I take my own horse and ride along.
Okay. The horse's saddle has like a helmet and a sword strapped to the side of it that belonged to the guy. And like out in the field where they ran from, you can just see like they tell you it was goblins that they just attacked.
You
It's
let
like
goblins kill your men?
2 out of 85. I'd say we did well.
If that's your standard, so be it.
Watch your tongue, short one.
Watch it for me.
He's looking for trouble, boys.
I'm just very
And
openly giggling in the back.
You guys are just trotting, like trotting along. Like you're not going full sprint, but you're going pretty quick, like a canter, I think is what they call that. I don't know, but he's like, I wonder what manner of demons rallied together the goblin tribes. We fought 3 separate tribes in the last 2 days. Do you all have any word of that? Do you have any knowledge?
Red ones.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Perhaps purple ones.
He said, I wonder what kind of demon lord or demons or whatever were able to rally together so many goblins and from different tribes. They fought 3 separate tribes in the last 2 days.
Purple, if that helps.
No telling with no. So are we talking like demons? Are we talking tieflings? Are we what are we talking?
He was a tiefling for sure, and he had white hair. This is the one that was on the battlefield in Tribor.
Whenever we tried to
Imps as well.
find,
Yeah,
whenever we tried to find any notable insignias on the tieflings' vestments, they seem to have been ripped off and then sewed over.
I also
so
did find a scroll on the one that I killed.
ah,
I haven't had time to look it over. If you guys would like it.
He just kind of like sits back in his saddle and like looks at the sky. He's like, it's never easy. None of that information helps narrow it down. If it's tieflings, I mean, we could be talking another nation. We could be talking a rogue group of tieflings, worshippers, cabal, anything. If it was just demons, it would have been easy. We could tell who our enemy was. But that's neither here nor there. Can I see the scroll?
Yes. She takes it out of her bag and hands it to you.
something worth mentioning as well is there were 4 imps on the top of a structure burning it down, and whenever they fled, they all turned into crows.
Imps have been known to shapeshift into many kinds of animals. I haven't dealt with them often out in this part, but I've done a couple tours in different areas in Faerun, and I've dealt with a few imps here and there. Seen one that was a badger, really weird. But
so
they
that's
can
common.
shapeshift into any small animal, from my understanding. He unties the
Interesting.
scroll and opens it up, and he's like, any of you read Infernal?
Do not.
I'll take that
I
as a
do
no.
not.
Well, guess we're gonna have to toss it to a cleric when we get to Yartar. One of those book types.
I can swing pretty well, but I don't know how to read. I'm sorry.
Swing, huh?
I can.
Like, all right.
If you'd like to see it,
Um,
let me know.
quick question. So my like background is like a devout, I guess, would be acolyte is what it's called. But because of that, I get 2 extra languages. How long would it take me to learn another language from the clerics?
probably longer than you have, to be completely honest, for you to
Okay.
learn the entire ass language. If we do like a jump in time, like you have like a few months or something to like
Then it'd be
dedicate to
possible.
learning that every day, then we can do that. And there will be probably one of those here or there through the campaign, depending on
Okay.
how it flows. But if I give you guys a downtime, I will consult each one of you, and you can tell me what you did with your downtime, and we'll distribute XP, skills, whatever it is that you're like honing or focusing on that through that.
Right on.
Okay. He's like, well, and rolls it up and hands the scroll back to you. He's like, this is yours. Hands it back to Amanda. And you guys just finish your ride back to Yartar. On the way back, you meet the army that is coming from Yartar, and it's like 800 men strong. It's a pretty good size army for this area, especially for one city to muster in like a couple of days. And the captain kind of relays all that information to them, and they turn back because they're like, it's a lost cause at this point. And based off the numbers that they get from you guys and what you've heard and what all the different people that reporting was, it would be really risky to sacrifice a unit of 800 men to fight an army that could be thousands. So,
Yeah.
you
Showed
seem
him
to be
the
like,
necklace, by the way. Sorry.
oh yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
So they understand the situation, and you guys travel back with the large retinue of people.
Our
And
personal guard.
yeah, you guys get back to Yartar, and Morgana is still standing outside. She looks really tired. And you guys ride up.
Okay, yeah. So I'm literally like leaping off of my horse with Lucy still in my hands. It's like, well, I'm not throwing her at Morgana, but you get the vibe.
Her like
May as well.
calm, stoic demeanor. Like whenever she had heard the place was destroyed, you could see tears streaking down her face, but she wasn't like freaking the fuck out. She loses it. Like she's like sobbing, like runs forward, grabs her kid, and they're just hugging each other super tight, and fucking both of them just fucking cry babbling at each other. No one can understand a word they're fucking saying. Like
Estrella is joining in on the cry babbling because this is too much.
you guys all do a great big hug, and she's like, "Thank you." She like grabs your face, and she's like, "Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me."
Of course.
And
I give
happy reunions.
I give Morgana back her signet ring and also the lock of hair as well.
Okay. She takes him back gratefully and grabs your hand and like kisses you on the cheek and thanks all of you. And she reaches into her into like a little belt pouch that she has and produces a scroll and says, "This is the item that I promised you for returning my daughter. I'm not sure how you all who wants to hold it or who wants to do anything with it.
What is it?
It is a scroll that is on parchment that you can see threads of gold throughout.
Ooh.
It actually has like a leather strap wrapped around it with like gold adornments on it.
Okay.
And she
I'll
tells you
take
it's a
that.
scroll of true resurrection. So
True resurrection. The fudge.
yeah. So
we're gonna need that.
if somebody dies, she says this to you. She says all of your names have been sealed into this scroll with my blood. If one of you dies, it can only be used on one of you, except for Theldrin because she didn't know about him yet. So if Theldrin dies,
Wait, fuck.
Wait, what?
He got the short end of the stick.
Hate you
but-
all.
What's funny is he's like
she-
1 inch
she says
smaller than me, I think.
if any of you die, you can use this scroll. All you need to do is speak their true name, and they will be returned to you from anywhere in the world. Like it doesn't matter
Wow.
where their body is, where they
Oof.
died, they will rematerialize in front of you in their full form. But they'll be weak for a few days. Like they won't be at full strength for a few days, and it can work like. She explains the spell to you. Basically, you can resurrect somebody that has been dead for no more than 500 years. All you need to do is speak their true name, and they will be summoned directly in front of you if they are dead, and they have to be willing. So
Does
if
that mean I
somebody
have to tell you my middle
sacrificed
name?
That means if somebody sacrificed themselves and they wanted to die, and they don't want to come back, they can choose not to. But
Okay.
that is an important caveat.
Jump up and grab the scroll from her.
So
She
that
explains this to all of you.
Wanted to die and were willing to die are two very different things.
Exactly.
Can I bonk Cognac on the head and take this roll back from him?
No.
Who's Cognac?
I'm a lot.
Project.
Yeah.
Might be able to.
Quite a bit stronger. Mine.
I just rolled a 23 to bonk you on the head and grab it from you.
You can roll to keep you from doing it.
Oh.
On athletics.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation check on Cognac.
No, I got this.
Okay.
Listen, I got the strengths. Let's see what you roll.
I feel like it's pretty safe with
What am I doing?
the kobold. I think he has the most health and maybe one of the highest ACs.
I think it should stay.
Actually, the dwarf's got the most health.
Oh, does he? I didn't actually see his HP.
Yeah, what am I doing? Athletics?
Athletics.
Sure.
Can y'all see my HP?
Not sure what that is.
Ugh, just
You were both
by a
tugging on
bit.
it, and you both just like pulling on it. And she's like, "Are you
No.
fucking serious?
Come
Stop!"
on.